We got locked in. Oh! Are we stuck here now? The Forbidden Area.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Murderer.
Okay, search Mortimer's secret study. Our next objective. Okay, we will do it anti-clockwise. Start from the right. My dearest Lord Mortimer, I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore pressure from the Russians. The Tsarina Catherine has every intention of supporting the Count of Provence and will recognize him as a region of the Kingdom of France once King Louis has disappeared from the political stage. I'm sorry to announce bad news, but expect dark times ahead. Your friend, Alfred Bauer. Map of Asia.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Sir, your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead and set down. I am to occupy the Prussian army. Your delivery of cannons to Valmy has ensured our victory. As agreed, I have notified the King of Prussia of the invasion plans of Castine and the Army of the North, and will keep the Austrians out of Belgium. I am to quickly return to Paris as I sense the fate of our King Louis is about to be decided dishonorably, and it is impossible for me not to intervene. Should you have any missives to give to me, I invite you to go by, as per usual, our friend, Monsieur Peru. Sincerely yours, Charles Francois Dumouriez, General of the Army of the North. Peru, huh? A barred room?
It's locked.
Ah, another secret area, guys. A secret area within a secret area. My dearest Lord Mortimer, as a friend of the China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for your information. You need not worry about my scheming against us from Great Britain. The representative, Mr. McCartney, will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Your friend, Kyung-dong, Emperor of the Qing Dynasty. Kyung-dong? William, whatever your projects, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear friends. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart. Your loving brother, G. P.S. I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it at the present moment is conductive? Map of Europe.
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Okay, this one I'm pretty interested in, guys. I'm gonna waste a point on this.
It looks like a campaign is being prepared in France in favor of Italy. Could Mortimer have decided to finance a war?
Is this what the meeting is about? Is that one new? My dear friend, thank you for your words, and I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront you militarily, but if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement and with a weary heart, I'm off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you. In the hope of serving you again, George, King of Hangover, King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Is this supposed to be a coalition meeting? Right here, inside this building. Golden elixir. I can use one now, you know. I am intoxicated. Okay.
Golden elixir. I'll keep it for later.
There's something on the globe and other notes. Okay, what is it pointing at? What is that country? India? An island off the coast of India. That location is very near where the missionary got killed, you know, recently. An American missionary. He was killed by a tribe, a very secret tribe, or hidden tribe. I think that is where it is. That's very close to the island. Wow. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing.
What?
The portrayal.
She has been here inside this secret area.
Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Wow. The story is so complicated. My dear friend, as desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you proposed. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find and close a list of my colleagues. Leonard Blecker, Hugh Smith, Armstrong and Barnwell, Samuel March, Andrew Barclay, Benjamin Saxers, John Henry, John Bush, David Reedy, and thanks to your help, we shall soon be able to meet at my place, the Totine Coffee House. I look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. Hugh Smith. My dear friend, with thanks for your services rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Oran, a ship bound for Marseille in France has been chartered. Hidden abroad, I feel corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful when handling these boxes because if inadvertently opened, you risk spreading the disease all over France. Mohammed El Kabir.
This shows the forces present in America.
Analyze the geopolitical situation. Okay, that's one. Okay, I'm not going to use a Carmelite water on this since I'm running low. Even though I'm pretty interested in this one. Maybe we'll find a honey jar somewhere in this realm. Now come back to this. The gift has been delivered. Timur Shah Durrani, King of Afghanistan, of Punjab, of Sindh, of Mashhad, and of Kashmir, should not retain his title much longer. His son, Saman, will succeed him as planned. We will then be able to resume negotiations. K.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Royal Jelly. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated and I'm imprisoned in the fortress of Schillisburg. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. The Tsarina Catherine should not be alarmed in banning all Golden Order launches from her territory, our horizon has become considerably darker. In the hope that you can help me, your friend, Nikolai Novikov. Dear Lord Mortimer, I'm writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on the national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing, it will risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters, and unable to find any slaves on the run, they kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as the wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth for me. Well, I'm very sad news. Your daughter is dead. She's no more. Sorry, Mr. President Adams. Have we looked at that one yet?
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns even for Mortimer. Moreover, it shows a fair number of sea voyages being organized towards the American continent. No doubt with slaves. How many men are broken in this trade? Tens of thousands each year, according to what people say.
Alright, eat my jelly. And I'll use a point on this one.
Some of those forces are pushing toward the west. On it, Mortimer's placed little feather symbols at different points, toward which the Spanish are headed. Could he be fueling Indian resistance to slow down Spain?
Wow. He has a hand in everything, guys. Every part of the world. Okay, this looks like a lab now. A science lab. Very different than the last room. So about experiments and test subjects. My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully well. The Cornish Act has been voted. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it is still tied to begin in October. I will accept no delays. You can trust me on this. I hope to see you soon. Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State. Wow.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Yep. He is a jack of all trades. I said earlier that I'm jack of all trades, but he totally eclipsed me. Now, I feel so ashamed. I'm more like a joker of all trades.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
2 keys? No way. Key with occult fire symbol. Dear Lord Mortimer, be assured of my entire devotion. It's agreed the Vendee peasantry will soon rise up. My network is striving to increase the pressure on the masses. The decision of the Assembly, which consists of voting the civil constitution of the clergy, is inflaming the region. The people overwhelmingly reject the priests and swear loyalty to the state. If you could ensure that the convention will administer the final blow to the people, the issue will be resolved. And without wishing to direct you, a forced recruitment for a faraway conflict will be a perfect way to arouse the people definitively. Your devoted servant, Francois Avenise Jaret de la Country. One heck of a name.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Okay, discover immunity science. He is immune to science.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
For Mortimer himself.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages. That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Oh, that note is behind the board. Oh. Dear friend, who is the most admirable of all the Olympians, none other than the king of the gods, of course. Unlike his father Kronos, he learned to make equal use of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children and brothers, he accepted to share the world with them. Men fear his thunder and praise his justice. He reigns but doesn't dominate. Is this supposed to be a clue for that box? The little box outside that I figured out already. Zeus.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
I'm no longer surprised.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards?
Yep.
Mortimer? That would surprise me.
No, it would not. Read the draw at one point. Yes.
It is a typical draw in a line that answers a specific question. To the left, Temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the Chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the Emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
Lord Mortimer, the tiger is dying. On your demand, I have attacked Travancore and personally cut the throats of as many Englishmen as possible, though without help from the French. I cannot hold them off much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of new rockets. Help us. Tib Shahib, Sultan of Mysore. Dear Lord Mortimer, as agreed, I have changed your old log for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Mr. Guillotine, he is the model of your new log if you appreciate my prototype. It is difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but to add a bit of spikes. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, an aforementioned log will open, or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. I call my invention the Judgment of Faith, because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. I hope you'll appreciate the irony of the situation. Gustave Mondrian, Master Architect. His last name is Guillotine? The Doctor Friend, last name, Guillotine. Did that guy invented... Did he invented... Is he the inventor of the guillotine?
Looks like obsidian or onyx. Must weigh a ton.
Shall I use a common light water on this?
These are feathers. Pigeon, probably.
Inscription. I only have 3 left, but this looks very, pretty important. Can I use one? Oh no! Oh, that's not what it is for. Darn it! I forgot again. No.
Something strange about this table. The Little Surgeon's Perfect Collection.
The waste point on this? Where's my common light water? You've got to be kidding me.
What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies here on his desert island. But who's he doing autopsies on then?
I'm sure he has his targets. I'm sure he got all the test subjects he wants. Lord Mortimer, immunoscience. Yep, I don't think he has an immunity on anything, guys. He probably has an immunity on all subjects, all areas. So it's really hard to crack him up.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Alright, are we done? What about the fireplace? Hold on. Have I checked the fireplace? Oh, that's the iron mask. Time to go.
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
It's not the same number? What? It's not the same number? Can I try 1191 again? The same number? Wait, oh, okay, hold on. The number looks kind of weird. What? Well, that is not an... Okay, what is going on here? That is 7, 8... It's upside down, guys. The numbers are upside down. What does that mean? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. Well, it looks like 1161 now. Okay, I don't know how it worked.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
I don't know how it works. Think about the log. Examine.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
The same numbers. But the opposite? Well, the numbers are upside down. That means the code has to be in reverse then. Is that what it means? The code needs to be in reverse. Backwards. So 1191 may, but it's upside down. 1191 on the other side. What is the direct opposite? So this one is supposed to be 1 on the other side. 1. What is the number? 7, 8. How many numbers? There's no 0. Oh, there is a 0. So 10 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 and 6. 6 in the middle. So if I put this one at 6, that means on the other side is a 1. Right? That's a 6. Okay, so what is 6? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So 6 and 6. Am I doing this right? And 9 on the other side. That means it's a 5 or a 4. Hold on, 9. That's a 4 on this side. And this one is also a 6. Is that right? Yeah, it should be 1, 1, 9, 1 on the other side now. On the front.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Pull the lever. Is it right? It is correct! Yes! We found a way out. And the bird is still dead. Poor bird. Poor
Better not
birdie.
dwell on it then.
Master of Escape. Find out the origin of the sword left by your mother. Where am I supposed to go? Do I ask questions again? Okay, let me look at the sword again. Examine the sword again. Hold on. The stone sword with moss on it. It has moss? That means it is from the outside, and if there's moss in the garden. Is there a garden? The middle garden, the courtyard. I haven't been to the garden yet. All the doors are locked previously. Ooh! End of the nightmare. Success. I met Manuel Godoy. Got some information out of Von Vona. I found the nightmare that my mother mentioned. I got to know Waldo. I found a way to getting into the secret study. I got out of Mortimer's secret study without any trouble. One single failed mission. I poisoned Waldo. I'm so sorry, Waldo. I'm really sorry. Alternate paths. I could have met Peru under strange circumstances. You know, I've 2 birds before. 2 parakeets. Years ago. And I didn't even know that I cannot give them chocolate, guys. Of course, that never happened. All I gave them are bird seeds. But really, I didn't know about the chocolate and its effect on birds. I didn't know. Ah, that is so sad. I killed Waldo, the bird. Well, time to spread the points. So now, science. I really need science. Let's look at my books here. Hold on. What books do I have? I got a manipulation book, politics, subterfuge, science. I got a science book. I'll be reading that one. Etiquette, science, logic, manipulation, questioning. Manipulation, we need 4 more points. Linguistics. I need linguistics. Politics is at 1. Diversion. Agility. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 point to... You know what? I'll add 2 points to linguistics. 2 points. I want it. I want this skill. And 2 points to... psychology. I really want to build that up to level 3. think that would be important. Okay, I'm done. I'll be reading a book on science. For sure. 3 books. Science. Where is it? Science. A book in psychology. Let's build it up to level 3. And one more book. One book in subterfuge. Yeah, I want to build it up to the next level. Very important, opening locks. Okay, I'm done.